Hey everybody, Jerome B.F.A.M cooking. You know what this is, another cooking video. What we're trying to do is make macaroni and cheese, not baked. Let's check it out. What time is it? Macaroni and cheese time, that's right, soul food. Let's get into it. You need to salt your water like the sea. It should taste like the sea. For the pasta cook times, I always try and follow the instructions on the box. Maybe by a minute or two. A minute is good. Today we'll be making a pound of pasta which should serve 4 to 6 people. 2 tablespoons of flour, all-purpose flour. Our next step will be to make a roux of unsalted butter. You are making a light brown brew, not a dark brown, but a light brown brew. It's basically cooked fat and flour together, stirred together, and acts as a thickener to your bechamel. Heavy cream, it's a stabilizer for your heavy cream and your butter that you're using with the cheese so that it's nice and smooth and consistent. And this is the basic thing for making any type of thick, creamy sauces. What would you say is a soul food staple? I'd have to say macaroni and cheese. Now, I've done macaroni and cheese baked another way, this time unbaked. We gotta have as many macaroni and cheese recipes as possible. Now, I'm not saying it has to be boring. The thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna add in our flavor. It's not just butter and oil and heavy cream and cheese. We're gonna add in stuff like garlic powder, and we'll need a little bit of cayenne. I like to add a little bit of hot sauce in mine so that it adds just that little bit of something. You're not sure where it's coming from, but it's a little bit of heat underneath with the cheese. Makes it perfect. So as you can see, we added in that garlic. This is granulated garlic, not garlic salt. You don't want to add any salt. It's not good. It'll just be extra salty because you get the salt in the cheese. Now I'm adding in mustard. That also is a little paprika to add on the bottom. We want to have some smoke in there. I think it adds such a complex flavor. Just a little bit, not too much, like a half a tablespoon. Little heavy cream. That's right. It's going to give you that body in it. It's going to make that extra pull because of the type of cheese that we're going to be adding. Today we're going really simple. Normally I'm 3, 4, 5 cheeses. Today I'm sticking into the simple cheese with an extra sharp cheddar. Adding in extra sharp cheddar, and then we'll add in our hot sauce and stir. That's what we do. Stir, make it creamy, get the cheese to melt, and then it's going to be perfect. A perfect combination for adding in, or perfectly set up to add in our cooked pasta. So you should also taste, make sure that this is good. Maybe add in some black pepper like I'm doing here. Maybe some nutmeg. Just a little bit of nutmeg, just to add that little bit of something that's there. You're trying to figure out where it is from, but you're trying to give yourself a nice rounded palette of cheese, not just cheese. So I wouldn't add any salt for this, but this is the combination. It's seasoned breadcrumbs with plain panko, 50-50. That's little bacon. That's the bacon oil and bacon. And we just want to get it toasted, not this pale white. It should have a color to it. And then we're going to marry the two together and, marry the pasta with the cheese sauce and then top it with this mixture once it's nice and brown. Hang on while I get that going. This is what it should look like. Brown, not burnt. And this is a topping. So you'll have the cheese sauce and the macaroni noodles, pasta, whatever you're using. They'll be basically soft, and this on top with a little bit of crunch. the heat from the sriracha and mustard, it just makes it different. Okay, got my pasta into the bechamel. This is just cheddar, extra sharp cheddar. I measured it out by taking the cooked noodles and put it into the vessel. And I'm mixing it up, and now we're just gonna scoop out what we need to go back in the bowl. That's basically it. Top it and we're good. See how thick it is? It stays right there on the silicone pad. It's nice. Yeah, that looks pretty good. This is a bacon and macaroni and cheese crumble top. I think you will love this. Ooey gooey macaroni and cheese reminds me of the macaroni and cheese truck in the city. You should check it out. It's got hot sauce. It's good, cheesy, creamy.